being a daughter of destiny and how to face challenges in your personal life and how God will use those things for his glory in your life. I'm showing you how I got to where I am. So before she called me, I was meditating, I was having my prayer time, and I heard the Lord say, I want you to release her. And that's all he said. And everything God say to me, rhema-wise, I write it down on a pad. I have a pad and a pencil in there with me. I write everything down. Release my wife. And I thought, and I asked God back, talked back to him. I said, release her. I said, what do you mean? Release her into healing? I said, I've already trained her how to get people out of wheelchairs, how to walk in the healing ministry. I've released her into ministry. The only word I understood release mean was to release into ministry. So he didn't say nothing back to me. And then all of a sudden I get this phone call and she says, I want you to come out. I have something to say to you. I need to talk to you. And I knew it was serious because she's never in all those years bothered me when I'm in there with the Lord. So when I come out, she asks me for a divorce when I get home. And then, of course, I go into repair mode. No, we shouldn't do this. God don't want us to do this, blah, blah, blah. Although I was having these dreams, I could not accept what God was saying to me because tradition told me different. See, tradition can be stronger than the voice of God if you let it. Just because somebody told you, you need to stick it out. And I know one person that was in a marriage, and she found out her husband was a homosexual 2 weeks later, and the church still tell her, stay in it, try to work it out. I would have told her, I ain't getting AIDS. Come back giving you AIDS. I need to threaten my life with that. I don't think God saved me to kill me. So this is what happens. And I go into, protect mode and all of this. And then all of a sudden, some time passed by and I'm studying Hebrew words and I come across the Hebrew word, I'm talking about the Greek word in the Hebrew lexicon and studying those words. But in the Greek, in the word that says release, or divorce, because we were about to go through a divorce. And I studied the word divorce, and guess what it said in the Greek? A release. So you mean to tell me in Shutaway, God was telling me, release her. Give her the divorce. Whoever teaches when God say get out of a marriage? We always teach it when God say get in a marriage. Why don't we teach when God say get out of one? Something ain't right. Are y'all hearing me? So here it is. She leaves me in 2008 of September. Walks away. And all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, Jesus comes to me in a dream and says, I want you to write the book Face to Face. That's when my ministry blew up. What I thought was going to destroy my ministry made it blow up. Sometimes you're in relationships that are killing your destiny. And you're trying to preserve it, but it ain't God. It was when Catherine walked away. When she walked away from that bad marriage that her ministry and her life blew up. Whoever talks about when you're in something wrong. And here's what came from my study of divorce and study of it all. The Lord said in the Bible, he says, every 7 years you shall make a what? Release. That's right. So if divorce means release, then that means every 7 years God give you a way to get out of it.